We have a new developers note, and as you can see here, we have the new 2A monsters, and I'm wrong in assuming that we're gonna get Mystic Witch. It turns out to be, of course, Grim Reaper and the Howls. So that's our next 2A monsters. The Grim Reaper looks cool, and the Howls, when you second awaken them, it turns to 3 little cute owls. That's what it was signified by the number 3, right? So let's take a look at the developers note. Okay, wait, developers note. Okay, I was a bit disappointed. I thought we are gonna get the 2A release today. Turns out that we only get the dev notes today. So it's gonna be a new dimension update Cauldron. Okay, so we got a new dimension. And blah 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 blah. New dimension Cauldron. So we got a new one. Okay. The 4th dimension is called Cauldron. Okay. And what's the condition to enter this dimension? Consists of 2 dungeons. New second awakening. Monsters are Howl and Grim Reapers. Okay. Entrance condition is to include monster of each type. So, you must bring 1 attack type, 1 defense type, 1 HP type, and 1 support type. Interesting. Okay, so let's talk about the new 2A monsters. These are the Howls. They look cute. Why did when they second awake them, you turn into 3 units? 3 Howls, I mean. The Grim Reaper looks cool. Looks so cool, right? Okay, 2A monsters. Okay, we got to see... we only got to see Lulu and... What's the Dark Grim Reaper name? It's not... I forgot. What's the Dark Grim Reaper's name? How did I forget? Thrain! Oh my god. Oh yeah, Thrain. Prom is the light one, so that's Thrain. How did I forget? Okay, so let's take a look at the awakened skills. For Howl, we have... Let me see. The attack. That's the same. First skill is same. Second skill, we have... target, and that's single cleanse. And then single cleanse, now you have immunity. And then you recover both hit points by another 5%. So it adds immunity. Cleanse and immunity on the target, single target, and then you heal the target and you by 25%. Okay. And the third skill is remove 2 harmful effects on all allies. Now is remove cleanse. AoE cleanse. Okay. AoE cleanse. All harmful effects. Recovers the HP of all allies by 25. Okay, heal a bit more. And then grant immunity on allies with no harmful effects for 2 turns. That's the same. So basically, Lulu now is a better healer and cleanser, and provide immunity also, right? Oh, wait a second. The third skill will definitely give you immunity because cleanse all harmful effects and then grant immunity for 2 turns. Okay. That's pretty good. I mean, we are gonna have like Special League, right? Special League RTA. Definitely Lulu is one of the candidates for immunity now with Front. And we're gonna have 20 star or below, so Howl are only 2 stars. Front is 3 stars. So this will be the pick in the 20 star and below special league as a cleanser and healer and provide immunity. Okay. And let's look at trained. The default skills is the same. Yeah, the same. Second skill. Now you 100% to inflict continuous damage for 2 turns, and then you instantly gain another turn. Okay, so that means you can use second skill and then you can use third skill. So third skill, that's the same, increases with time, stuns the target for 1 turn, that's the same, and recovers your attack bar by 20% each if the enemy is under continuous damage. So that's kind of interesting because his second skill, you use second skill, you got another turn, you do your third skill, and then from that third skill, you stun the enemy, and you gain attack. But the third skill, I think it's not a real AOE in the sense that it attacks random enemy target. Right, meteorites of Doomsdays fall onto the enemies. I think it do like, I don't know how many attack is it, I forgot, but it's random. It's not a real AOE. So if it stuns the target, you recovers your attack bar by 20% each if the enemy is under continuous damage. Stun the target for 1 turn and recovers your attack bar by 20% each if the enemy is under continuous damage. Okay, so the skill hits like a few times, right? Maybe 5 times, 6 times? So does that mean that every time it hits an enemy that has continuous damage, you will gain your attack bar by 20%? So if you manage to put if you use skill 2, you put the continuous damage on, if you manage to put it on all enemies, that means you are guaranteed to get skill 2, gain another turn, and then Doomsday, you gain another turn, and then you can use first attack to I mean, but I don't think the default is enough to kill anyone, but that's kind of interesting, right? There's a lot of turn, and if you rune him on violent, there's another chance to violent proc. Huh. Interesting. I mean, imagine if you do skill 2 to continuous damage, proc seconds, no, gains another turn, use skill 3, gains 100% attack bar, do skill 1. Wait, how many cooldown? What's the cooldown time of second skill? Okay, that's interesting because the second skill has 3 turns. When you max the skill, it has 3 turn cooldown time. So that means if you use second skill, gain another turn. That means it becomes 2 turn. You use Doomsday. That's 2 turn. You gain another turn. You proc a violent proc. You can use second skill again. You got a chance to move again. That's interesting. I mean, definitely gonna try and rune him on violent. Seems like he can proc like a few. If he procs like 1 time, then he can. Wow, this is interesting. And then you bring Tattoo, right, to detonate the dots. That's kind of interesting. Okay, so this might be one to build. I mean, we don't know the other Grim Reapers, what are their skills, and also the other Howls. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. And then we have the attributes of the dungeons of the Howl and Grim Reapers. The darkness, this water and dark. Okay, that's fine. So this is the new boss. Looks cool. Looks cool. Okay, Ancient Guardian of Calderon. This is his skill. Ancient Strike. It attacks all AoE. Recover HP proportional to the damage deal. Oh, this one ignores all effects that resist death. Okay. Darrow passive would be useless. I think that resists death, right? So that's a Miho is also useless. Miho's passive is also useless. Second skill, principle of principle of causality or whatever. The attack speed increases whenever the ancient guardian or minions get attacked. Increase attack speed resets at the start. Okay, so when it's your turn, if you attack them, minions or the boss, they get attack speed increase, so they get more turns. They get their turns faster. Increase reset when they get a turn, they reset. Start again. In addition, attack power increase permanently whenever the ancient guardians get a turn. So you have to kill him quickly, right? Ancient guardian and minions increase aura. Oh, aura of death. What's that supposed to do? Of the enemy, increase the aura of death of the enemy's proportional to the damage of the attack hit. The defeated target cannot be revived. Ooh. They have like the soul crush of Raki. You can't revive if you dead. Oh, this would be. I mean, you want to kill the boss fast anyway, so. In addition, HP recovery amount of the enemy will be decreased by 25% per alive minion. Usually there's 2 minions, so if both of them are alive, your heal will be reduced by 50%. Did you notice the phrase aura of death? Okay, yeah, aura of death is the effect that increases in proportion to the amount of damage you receive from. Wait, what? The amount of damage inflicted to the enemies decrease. The amount of damage. Ooh, that means if the aura of death thing makes you do less damage and receive more damage. Aura of death can be reused through HP recovery. Okay, so you have to heal to get rid of the aura of death. The more aura of death also it adds up. The stronger the effect the power gets, and so it'll be important to utilize muscle if you can recover. Okay, so you need a healer, definitely. You need a healer. And then you heal less when the minions are alive. Probably Tsun that heals without. I mean, wait, will Tsun heal be reduced? Because Tsun heal is like even out the hit points, right? Huh. Okay. That's a thought. That's need to be tried out. I should get my summon minions. Okay, so the minions are Grim Reaper, Howl, Death Knight, Lich, Hell Lady, and Dark Vampire. We'll have to try this out when it comes out, right? Special skills. Okay, we only saw the first 2. Wait, no. Wait, special skill of what? Can you guess which special skill they will use? Power of that soul passive inflicts continuous damage. Okay. We have to try this out. Too many words. I don't want to read all of those. And okay, when battle query, what we got? Swift set. Wait a second. I thought when they do dimension hole, they did mention that they won't have that in the dimension hole. We won't be able to get violent runes and swift runes, if I remember correctly. We got swift runes. So now I don't have reasons to farm giants, right? I'm gonna farm this dungeon swift because you need speed. You get a max 7 base stats, 7 starting base stat max, and then you get the grinds. You got 1 additional you get max 7 on a speed grind then. So yeah, we're gonna you just need to get 1 legendary runes and then you can try and re-up for that extra 1 starting base speed 7. Okay, so I'm not farming giants anymore. I'm gonna farm this dungeon, right, to get the swift runes for my Chongpang and Chu. Content discussed in note is planned to release via next update, so please stay tuned. So next update, it's already Thursday, probably early next week. So you have time to get all your Howl and Grim. I mean, we don't know the skill yet for the other one. Don't know whether it's good or bad, but based on the Lulu and Thrain, they are both decent and interesting, especially Thrain. My Thrain is already 6-star max level, so I'm fine. I'm fine with that. Lulu, I just need to work on my Lulu. I haven't 6-star my Lulu. Lulu is also quite decent now. I mean, it's already quite useful now, right? Somebody used him in RTA. So with the increased base stats, Lulu is gonna be quite good. Could be the next front. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so that's it. Yeah, that's a developer's note. So yeah, Howl, Grim Reapers, and then Ancient Swift Runes. Okay, no more Giant Speed 12. Okay, yeah, I'm looking forward to this, and I'm pretty excited about this. I was thinking it's gonna come out this Thursday, but we only get the developers note, so let's hope we can get them early next week. Save your whole energy. We're gonna farm this for the Swift runes for the 2A units. Yeah, I'm excited for this. Okay, so that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Bye.